that you just showed, the enhancer with the stones, is brand new.
Yes.
If you want to be able to get these pieces, now is the time. Don't wait. If you missed any of this hour, if you're just tuning in and you're going, oh my gosh, I didn't realize they had J Jewelry on right now. Well, go back to QVC.com and click on items on air. You'll get to see everything. And remember, a lot of these sale prices, some of them end the end of today, some of them end the day after, like at the end of tomorrow. So, and I don't know which are which, so I won't take a chance. This one is the original. This is Jill's favorite. This is the 5.3 millimeter round box bracelet that really started this craze and really took it to a whole nother level because of the fact that it is bigger. 5.3 millimeters. Let's take this and explain that whole rounded box chain because nobody had done it prior to Jay doing it, really, that I had seen.
So box chains traditionally are a square, right? And so they're very straight-sided. We love the box chain in jewelry because we know that it's strong, we know it won't kink, we know we can depend on it, but it wasn't really that pretty. So leave it to Jay to take those straight sides and puff them. And so what you get in return is dimension. What you get in return is a bracelet that rolls. You know, when this bracelet debuted, Mary Beth, almost 8 years ago, the very first time I presented it, touched it, and put it on my wrist, I said to my good friend Scott Grimes, who was the guest of For Jay at the time, I said, thank you. Because this is what I'd always hoped QVC would evolve to in a designer jewelry experience. It feels unlike any other bracelet you have. And as you look at the one on my wrist, let me share a little secret. This is not a new sample that I received when I became the J brand ambassador. This is not a sample from QVC's jewelry assortment. This is my bracelet from 8 years ago that I've continued to wear to the beach, in the pool. I shower with it. I wore it when my kids graduated from high school and college. I wore it when I was going on the Today Show. I wore it when I was visiting friends and family around the country. It is that piece in my jewelry wardrobe that I won't go without. It's so important for presence, it's so important for feel, and again, it's the most perfect example of how a designer brand takes a classic and yet there's nothing plain and simple about it. It's just upped. Like we just upped the ante and you feel it, you see it. And here's the last thing I'll say, Mary Beth, well, at least for a second. When you have a piece of jewelry, I'm going into host mode here for a second, but when you have a piece of jewelry that we've sold 55,000 of here at QVC, and it's customer top rated,
and it's customer top
like
rated,
that, like you all, I know all of you, I know all of you shoppers, you're picky and you should be. You should be. And so a lot of times when you put a lot of something out there, those reviews are not going to average out to be customer top rated. But for this one, it is. So if you've ever had a question of should I, you should,
and I'll
you
tell
won't
you one
regret
more
it.
reason.
You won't regret it.
Sale
Yes,
priced.
I mean,
$50
on these sale days,
off.
Run, don't walk.
$50 off. It's normally $189 because this is a more than 18 grams of solid sterling silver.
That's the smallest.
That's the smallest one. We have extra small, small, average, large, and extra large. Sizing wise, how does that go?
So the extra small is a 6 1/4. The small is a 6 3/4. The average is 7 1/4. Our large is 8 inches, and our extra large is 8 1/4 inches. Again, order it how you want it to fit. If you normally are a 7 1/4, you're going to get the average, and so on. Oh, well, look at you. How about fabulous, girl? How are you?
Well,
Merry Christmas.
Honestly, in all honesty, I rarely come down here for a walk on because it's a long walk. But I thought I saw the two of you and I thought, oh, I gotta come and say hi. Normally it's Mary Beth coming on to my Denim and Company show at 11 o'clock. We're going to be on QVC 2 with 2 hours of Denim and Company so that you all can enjoy jewelry on QVC today.
You look adorable.
Great. Yeah.
I love that you have your J
50 and
pieces
fabulous
on.
Always my 50 and
What does
fabulous.
this say?
That says
Fabulous.
fabulous. It's
Yes,
fabulous.
That's right.
And I love that
Leather
you have the
J,
station bracelet.
Stack it
Girl,
up. I
love
do.
it. Thank you.
I
You wear it
know.
well.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see you.
Merry
Great.
Christmas
Yeah.
to you. If I don't
Merry
see
Christmas,
you, and I'll
Jane.
see you
Thank
too.
you.
Okay.
Thank
So
you,
fun.
Jane. Jane will be on QVC 2 starting at the top of the hour and then for 2 hours of Denim Company. So definitely join her. Do your Q checks back and forth between the main channel and Q2. But I want to tell you this once again. If you, again, have ever, always, never seen before, doesn't matter to me. This is the piece that you want to have in your jewelry wardrobe. If you want solid sterling silver in a bracelet that you can put on and leave on. The other thing I don't want to forget is a couple quick things. How do we take care of it? And I also want you to go over that clasp.
Oh, sure.
Because what Jay does on the clasps is so unique and different. You don't see it on everything. But I'm going to remind you, 55,000 have been ordered, and actually it's way more than that. I think that was counted up a while ago. But anyway, also customer top rated, read the reviews, and also sale price today, going from $189 down to $139.
That's great.
That's a $50 difference. We don't see that often. $28 a month. Gets it to you for a gift or for someone else.
So store your jewelry when you're not wearing it in the J pouch. It has an anti-tarnish lining. If you want to give a little extra with this, we do offer our set of 2 J polishing cloths, okay? You get 2 of them for $25. What does it do? Let me just show you. I can just run that over it twice and look how much just came off of there. Okay, so if you do a quick polish of that and then put it away, that's how it's gonna stay always shiny, always gleaming, always, I mean, look at that, just a couple swipes and look, it's like it brought it back to life. So
and you can
easy
actually,
maintenance.
Those cloths can be used on any jewelry.
Yes, absolutely.
So they're not just for Jay, not just for sterling silver.
Any jewelry.
Just spend the money and get those.
It's worth it.
And again, use your Q card. Get 15% off of any of the jewelry pieces up to $20. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now explain that clasp.
Yeah, so our clasp is this swivel clasp, Mary Beth. And so it's an oversized lobster claw clasp, as you can see there, and it swivels. And what it also allows the bracelet to do is swivel. So here I'm swiveling the bracelet, but I can swivel the clasp too, whichever way you want to look at it. The importance there is this bracelet never gets tangled on your wrist because it can always kind of self-adjust because of the way the clasp is. It also makes it really easy to put on yourself.
That's just
because you can
it.
turn the clasp, you can twist it to whichever angle you need to put that bracelet on. But when you work all these pieces together, every bracelet on my wrist is a box chain in one iteration or the other, but the 5.3, that's the statement status size that started it all.
That's right. And you have it here for $50 less. We're talking $28 a month. Extra small, small, average, large, extra large. The whole thing is if we normally offer small, average, large. If small is still a little too big, go with the extra small and the J. Sorry, I used my hands.
That's
and
okay.
I just slapped
Me
you.
too.
But anyway, and same with the large. If the large is sometimes a little bit snug, go to the extra large and you're good to go. I want to remind you, this was the only full hour of J Jewelry of the day, of this, the largest day of our jewelry sale of the year. The fact is, you can go back to QVC.com. You can see everything that was in the show. More than half the show was brand new. Sale priced, easy pay. Everything gets 5 easy payments in our jewelry today and today only. So, and by the way, real quick, if you wanted to get that brand new ring that had both all silver or the 14 karat gold with the silver, that one, literally, we have just a couple of minutes to get that at that one-time only value, which is the lowest price you're gonna see for maybe ever, at least at 3 months.
It's great.
Okay, you're back at noon.
Back at noon with
You're
Rick,
back at 3
at 3, and back at 10 p.m. with Jane Tracy. So I'll be popping in all day long. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Oh my gosh,
my
I
dear
adore
friend.
you. Merry Christmas, honey. Love you. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day.